everyone. I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. Thank you for your presence. I'm here to do Scorpio November Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite-Smith, Osho and Tarot, Woman Oracle, Prism and I Am Shadow and Light, Les Amours de Marlowe for the love, and at the end, Divine Connection. All right, let's do it, Scorpio. So you're probably super duper happy, Scorpio. It's your birthday season and it's your season. So here we go. How was the transition from summer to fall? And of course, all the, the two eclipses that we had. Maybe it was a little shaky. I don't know. Anyways, happy birthday, Scorpio, for sure. And don't forget your magazine, your Astro magazine that I created. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the link next to my picture on my channel. Here we go. All right, let's see all the energies with a Major Arcana and Rider-Waite. And then Osho and Tarot will check consciously and unconsciously what's going on with you. And if you're working maybe on something in particular, hold on just a sec. Hopla. Osho Zen is very excited. And then with the Woman Oracle, we'll check the challenge and the outcome of November. There we go. Yeah, your magazine is ready, and it will also be in American available, so you can totally print it. The printing company isn't actually in the US, so it's easier for you. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Aqua in the house. Okay, interesting. Yep. I am not surprised. Okay. All right, Scorpio. You have Aquarius here. So go check if you have your rising, your Mars, maybe your Mercury in Aquarius. Here's the deal here. In recent past, you have the Knight of Wands. And here you have the quest of Aquarius. And I think you had a little period of time when you were like asking yourself questions about your life, what's happening next, da. So, way to F too much controlling a situation and try to have answers. So, basically, pressuring yourself. And here, with Aquarius and the quest, you are going to need to decide to go with the flow, okay? To not put pressure anymore that much, and really be a little bit more organic and go with the flow. Yeah, that's it. Okay? Consciously you are aware that you have receptive energy, receptive capacities. You do, and you know it. But the thing is, I don't think in November, maybe perhaps you are you forget that. And it's your birthday season, so whatever. Maybe you're partying, maybe you're celebrating, good for you. But do not forget also that you have this capacity. Okay? Unconsciously, you are so afraid to get out of the box, to push that gate, to get out of your comfort zone. And it's funny because I have the feeling that you portray something else in public, but inside of you, you're shitless. You're just like, woohoo, scared. You're so scared of getting out of your comfort zone. But you know why? Because you're probably extremely insecure, and you don't have the capacities, and maybe you don't want to form yourself. Maybe you don't want to have a certification for something or something. Therefore, you can't do it. And you think that you need a piece of paper that is signed to do it. So you're waiting for the bus until the end, even if the bus doesn't show up, instead of deciding to start to walk and go to the next town. and not wait for that buzz that will never come. Big difference. The challenge is to take the first step. The first step to push that gate. This is exactly what it is, Scorpio. This is your challenge. It comes out. But guess what? I am going to clarify that Seven of Swords because it's absolutely ambivalent. Scorpio, what you want is to have everything on the golden plate. And someone knocks at your door and be like, here goes Scorpio. You don't want to do one single effort. So the Seven of Swords, you're just like super duper like opportunist. Like maybe you know somebody that is going to, you know, I don't know, like crush social media, have 1 million of followers or whatever, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, well, I know this person. I'm going to call this person to see if. And this person, you haven't talked to this person for like 3 years. And they're gonna be like, hi, what's up? Who are you? Oh, you forgot about me? Well, go F yourself now. You know what I mean? So, watch out, dude. Because this is in your future. You're like super foxy and everything. But it's like, are you the healthy foxy? Or are you the manipulative foxy? Who doesn't want to get out of his comfort zone, but, ooh, I'm going to ring at the door because she's famous now or he's famous now. You know, there's a big difference. Here we go. Why you have that Seven of Swords? Because you're like in the ego. You're comparing what it's not palpable to compare. And you're like, you're creating healthy boundaries, but it's also, you're creating also a wall of ice. And the wall of ice, it's because of the ego. And that's why you just want to be opportunist. Maybe manipulate to have what you want. But because the challenge is to do the first step, because unconsciously you know that you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, you want to be Venus, you want it all, you know, but are you going to have it at all? No, because if you're not working for it, you're going to have nada. And the outcome, well, the outcome is really to anchor yourself and do some work. To anchor yourself, to be connected to nature, to nourish yourself with nature. Your fixed sign. And it's your birthday season. It is the transformation. The leaves are falling. A lot of stuff is going on with nature. So this is crucial for you. The outcome of November is to connect with nature. Like cray cray. All right, decans, first, second, and third. First, second, and third. Scorpio, there's no right or wrong way for the first decan, and you are what you effing need in creativity. Yep. Create your life. Create a brand new story. And there's no right or wrong way. You take a path, it's not doing well, I'm sure there's a little road that goes back to another path. Second, be loud, but inside. Otherwise, keep quiet until you get what you want. You are the only person who has control of your life. Don't mess around. And magic. It's pretty much the same. Just shut up, do your thing, and when it's ready, you can launch it, you can talk about it. And you're the only person who has the control of your life. And use the magic. Use the thing that I was telling you earlier. Go with the flow. Do not project, do not go back. You stay in the now. And this is going to help you to not control the outcome, to not control the situation, and it probably makes you sick too. Third decan, you are not what we made you out to be. You are a billionaire of experiences, and be careful. Be careful because you are crying on stuff that you didn't do. Be proud of your achievement. Be proud of your experiences. This is the most important. And especially, you are not what we made you out to be. So stop thinking that people need to tell you what to do. No, this is ridiculous. That reminds me of Leo reading. Maybe you have your rising in Leo, Scorpio, or maybe you have your Mars or possibly Venus in Leo. But this is cray-cray. This is exactly what I told Leo a bunch of time. So third decan, maybe you have Leo placement like I just said. All right, the love department, guys. Let's do it. Yep. I'm sure you have Leo placement. All right, if you're in a relationship, Scorpio, let's see what's up. Leo, sorry, oh my God, I'm still with the Leo thing. If you're in a relationship, Scorpio. Ooh, okay. So, if you're in a relationship, I think that you two are not on the same page at all. And it's starting to be very heavy, very intense because there's some sort of codependency, okay? So, either or, role can be reversed, but you guys need to figure out what's up. And you guys need some time also, okay? Need some time apart to try to figure out what's up because I think there's a codependency. Of course, there's a toxicity and you guys wants to be 24 hours together, but at the same time, you really feel like it's not helping the situation either. So you gotta cut the apple in two, put a little water in your wine and, because this is not happening, all right? Let's say, let me give you an example here. Let's say it's your birthday, because it's your birthday season, and you're telling your wife or your girlfriend or whomever, you're like, hey, babe, I think I want to go out with the guys, like go camping, go in the mountain for 3 days, and just like guys, and you're just like, okay, well, it's your birthday, I wanted to spend it with you, la 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 la, and you're like, well, I know, babe, we've been together 25 years, so is it okay if we celebrate together, but before or after, you pick and choose, and then, and your wife is just like, no, and she starts to argue, and you're like, oh boy, okay, here we go, and that's it. A very simple example. All right, if you're single and happy. Single and happy. Sometimes examples are very simple. Alors, if you're single and happy, well, yeah, you don't want you're just doing your thing. You're traveling, you're just avoidant regarding, people that perhaps wants to date you or whatever, and you're like, no, I'm on Tinder, so thank you, please. And you don't want to put a little water in your wine or anything like that. You're just staying the way you are, and you're very happy about it. If you are looking for love, oh my God, I have a doubt. I think I started to say if you're looking for love with the first, so I apologize. It wasn't that, okay? I just had a little thing here. I'm so sorry if I did that. But no, the first one was really if you're in a relationship. So now if you're looking for love. Okay. So if you're looking for love, I think you... So either you were a little bit, a tad, and a sort of a la la land thing, like pink glasses. And at the same time, you want stability. You know your core values, you know what you want. There's probably some non-negotiable things, but you realize also that you need to listen to what's going on, observe what's going on, because I have the feeling that you wait on a few dates and maybe possibly you're like, oh my God, but why did I do that? Why did I sabotage myself? This person was really great, da 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 da, you know? So I think now you're really trying to have a different behavior when you go on a date. And it's really cool because it means that you realized a bunch of stuff. So bravo. Very good. All right, divine connection. Divine connection. So I draw 2 cards, and then of course the third one is behind the duck. Yeah, water element. That's your element, Scorpio. All right. Okay, there's 2 scenarios here. It's you that is lying to yourself regarding a bunch of stuff in your life. And it's sort of what I said. Okay. Now, it's going to take time to heal yourself because it's connected to something that happened to you. Okay? And then your water element is here. And it's very clear that like, hey, Scorpio, you have to be BFF in November with water. So you go swim, you take full consciousness showers, something. Okay? You walk by the ocean, whatever. But it is going to take time. Second scenario, someone lied to you. And it's going to take time to heal, of course. Okay? And it's sort of a deception. And the same, your water element is going to help you. Wow, Scorpio. Well, happy birthday season. Don't forget your magazine. Click the link next to my picture on my channel. And I'll see you soon because there's tons of stuff on my channel. A lot of timeless readings and tons of playlists also. All right, ciao.